Welcome back to the beginning prior to my awakening. I'm your host, Mental Stimulant, the Divine Empress. Hey, I'm coming through for a moment. I want to share something with you guys to sort of brag on the Most High a little bit because I'm a person that believes and sometimes people need a little push. Today I was faced with a mishap that normally would have really grinded my gears and got me all wound up. Because I'm a person that spends for needs, not wants. I don't like wasting my money because I work hard for my money. So I'm very particular about what I spend my money on. I'm not caught up on labels and things of that nature. I'm caught on what makes sense. To find myself out of what I paid for today, which could have also caused a series of unfortunate events. I was doing business with a lady and her daughter, and well, they were unable to hold up their end of the bargain. But what I do, I apologize to her for the representation that the incident shed on her business because I'm not a petty person. I understand we're all out here grinding, most of us anyway, out here grinding, trying to make things happen. So when things happen out of our control, sometimes it can be detrimental to us getting money, honestly. So I felt bad for her and I attempted to assure her that I was fine. Although this particular incident could have been hazardous to me and others. Something like this that took place, a greedy person would have took full advantage because it was pretty bad. But me, nah, I ain't trying to capitalize on nobody's pain. I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody. I'm not trying to step on nobody's back to get mine. I get mine just fine. I want what I work for, what I earn, nothing more, nothing less. I'm not trying to go in nobody's pocket, do anything outside of the lines. I'm a straight, upright type person. And, some people might think that that's square, that's lame, or what have you, but it's not good to cut corners. And it's not good to portray yourself in such a light to where people cannot trust you. Because even though me and this lady and her daughter, we don't know each other from nowhere except for us conducting business. But this is the type of thing that follows you in life, especially as adults. So, I really want to put this out here because it's important. A lot of us, first of all, we've been groomed in this victim mentality for us to always, why me, why me, why me? No, all of these things is for us to learn from. And most times we got to go through it, the hardest of the hardest, because we make it hard for ourselves. We're unable to rationalize what's really in our face. And most of the time it's because we've been taught how to view things totally wrong. But anyway, so I just, I commended her, on how well she was taking it because I could tell she was frustrated, and I can imagine being in her shoes like, I'm not about to throw no stones at this lady and she having a hard time. Why? Because I'm irritated, I'm inconvenienced, I'm peed off because I could have been hurt. Other people could have been hurt. Nah, I didn't get hurt. So let's move on. It's no problem. She just kept saying, I apologize. I appreciate this. And shorty, none of that is necessary. I'm good. I'm not going to leave away from you, bash you or your business or none of that. I don't care about that. Because I understand my integrity means everything. And I also understand that this period in my life, even though I've always been this type of person, even though it may seem like nobody's watching, the Most High is always watching. That's why when you steal candy bars, this is just an example. A candy bar that costs like $2, you end up losing 50 to 100 somewhere in that timeline, and then it's at the worst time. Like, when we get out of our own way and stop doing this stupid stuff to ourselves and start conducting ourselves in a manner that's upright. Do things the right way. Stop cutting corners and just get at it. We will be so much better off. It will change the way we think, the way we look at things, and the way we do things. All of this is collaborative. You understand? So, uh, I don't want to really preach at y'all too much because it's unnecessary, but I think I got my point across. In closing, what I want to say is, like I said, a greedy person would have took full advantage of this situation. I didn't. I didn't even care to. I just wanted to get past this and get what I paid for and move on. I got too much going on, too much, to be worried about petty stuff. I'm not even centering on that, but I wanted to shed light on this. I told her I just want what I paid for. I don't want nothing more, no less. She was like, well, I'm going to compensate you. Since you paid already, it's on us. We going to give you your money back, this and that, this and that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a person that's going to turn down no cash. But like I told her, if you did give it back to me, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand you conducting business. So I'm not going to twist your arm on it. Whatever you feel like is righteous, you do your thing. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to, condemn you either. That conversation was over. Long story short, this lady, she blessed me so much. I mean, we talking about $500 that I didn't have to earn. I simply got this as a thank you for one, not bashing her business, not bashing her and her daughter, for simply, being compassionate, helpful, and understanding. That's it. Compassionate, thoughtful, and understanding. This lady went out her pocket. And even still, when she gave me this, I was like, this is too much. I'm like, I don't need all this. This lady threatened me. If you don't take this money, I'm like, hey, you ain't got to threaten me. I'll take it, but if you got it to give, I'm willing to take it, but it's unnecessary. She was like, no, I just feel so bad for you. Like, this done messed up your day. You done went through all this. I'm like, I need a day off anyway. And this is the creator's way of telling me, here's your pay for the day. Go sit down somewhere. Because at this stage and going forward in my life, everything I do is to conduct myself in a righteous way, to be helpful, to be of service, and give all praise to the Most High, man, because that's what He'll have me do. So I want to say shout out to all the women out here getting it, man. Because I think, with all of the bashing that they be doing for women in general right now, and I'm not even going to speak on the racial aspect of the bashing, dividing the women. I'm not going to do that because I'm a black woman and I know black women probably go through it the most. But that's not to say that all women don't go through it, because they do. We don't get enough credit for what we do out here, the upright ones anyway. So let's not get that messed up. I'm not talking to the underachievers, those that think everything's supposed to be given to them, the cutting corners ones, the ones that swindle and trick people out of what they attain. Now, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about them that go out here, get 3-4 hours of sleep. They out here getting it. Raising kids, working, starting businesses, got hustles. Like, they out here hustling like they dudes. Those are the ones I'm talking to. Whether you're white, black, green, or gray. I bow to you, queens, because y'all go hard. And no matter what you're faced with day to day, don't let people tell you that you ain't getting it out here. And don't let them make you feel any less about yourself. Fuck them. I love you so much. Peace.